Today is the day. Today's the day we start something wonderful. Oh, another one. I've been taking these pictures down. Oh, I think Doc put, if you didn't know, that's me. That was me, baby Bdubs. Yeah, I think I talked about it in my last stream. But, today we got some exciting planning. Our foreseeable future is, I just saw something. Our foreseeable future is going to be talked about, and foreseeable future. Good word. What is this? This is a creaking banner? Is this happening across the server? Are people getting creaked? This would not make creakings happen. I wonder, does this mean underneath here is creaking? Oh, wait, no. Nope, that is a hunt that will take forever, and I'm not going to do that. I am not. We're going to do some other things. Today, first of all, okay, we're going to build, and we're going to make projects, and we're going to do redstone. We're going to make a infinite wood factory. I have infinite bone meal. What can you make from infinite bone meal? Infinite wood. Good me. All right, but first of all, some jerk made a thing that I'm going to go make fun of. Please be cobblestone. Please be cobblestone. Please be cobblestone. Please be cobblestone. I'm hoping that I'm about to find some cobblestone. I presume, yes. Ethos think he's so smart. It's not even working. It's busted. Ethos think he's so smart going to make a moss farm. He said in his last video, I've been borrowing. I better make one for myself. This is the design Scar copied. I don't make cobblestone at all. Ever. I'll prove it. I'll go show you. Oh, tell me there's more. Yes, I rejoice in the sorrow of my friends. I could teach them how to fix that problem, but I won't. If you aren't a wise, knowledgeable Minecrafter like me, and you don't know, cobblestone can't generate into moss. That's a moss machine. Cobblestone can't turn into moss, just stone. So that's why I'm so pleased. Because everyone often forgets who the real smart aleck around here is. It's me. I'm the smart aleck. Look at this. Tell me if you see. I fell in. I'm out instantly. Do you see any cobblestone? No, this has been running for an eternity. And there's no cobblestone. Running for an eternity, creating infinite moss. Wonderful. This is our last episode ever looking at this. Okay? But I'm just proud and great. Now, I have been, Cub asked me to do, here, look at this.
Do you want to be the exclusive moss block provider of the Hermit Hills Golf Club?
Yes! So, I'm going to, it's kind of weird timing because, and don't tell anyone that this is how I switched to moss mode. Because that's a little inefficient, but I think... Oh, there's the baby Bdubs. There I am. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Let's see, how much moss do I have? I think all of this we can sacrifice for a delivery. Plenty. Not a ton, but I think we can just turn it into moss mode. I have tons of bones. I think we can go into moss mode for Cub, because I love golf. I love real-life golf. I love anything about golf. I love golf. And Cub make golf on here, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make that come to fruition and come to real life, come to reality as soon as possible. So I want to get him a huge, and I mean huge, moss delivery. So I think I'm going to do that first before I do anything else, and then we will transition back to bone meal and get our bamboo infinite wood farm worked on. It's time for a special moss delivery, Cub. Here I come. Golf. I got all of the moss, and I gotta tell you, It's not very efficient. I kind of went by hand and just went in the machine and grabbed the moss and then put some other things inside to keep it running. And I got to come up with a little better way to do it. But roughly 50,000 blocks of moss. 46,000.
Woo, that's a lot of moss.
Who came to the right guy?
Gosh. I did come to the right guy here.
You
man.
came to the right guy. Yes.
That's the high quality moss too, right?
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah, I stopped by Ethos Moss Farm that he just made.
Oh, okay.
Filled with cobblestone.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Very poor. Yeah, this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Will I be able to study the course?
Yeah. In fact, do you want to, real quick here, do you want to play a little practice hole?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, let me, let's see, I need to get, okay, let me go get the clubs and the ball and stuff.
Okay.
And we'll play a little practice hole.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right, Bdubs, I'm going to give you this lodestone compass. This will show you roughly the direction of the green.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, and then I'm going to give you these 3 clubs. So you got your driver, you got your iron, and your wedge.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And then I'll give you these 16 pearls.
Okay, cool.
And you're good to go now.
And pearl goes offhand, right?
Pearl goes offhand. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Trident goes main hand.
Okay, so T-box down there. Boy, that's a long shot.
This is a long way. Yeah, you probably want to use the driver off the tee.
That's a driver. But it looks like, yeah, it'll be, yeah. I got it. I think I got it. I got her at about 45 degrees here. I think I got the right line. Gonna go right there.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Ooh, that might be out there. That might be a bomb. Oh, just short. Just short.
A little short.
Yeah.
A little short. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. No worries.
Man, is 45 degrees the angle?
I usually go a little bit less than that, like 30, 35, somewhere in that range.
I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get this out there.
Okay.
That felt good.
That looked pretty good.
Where am I going to be? Oh, fairway, baby. Fairway.
Nice.
Got some distance on that.
That was pretty good.
Yep.
That was pretty good. All right, I'm gonna put you right here just so I don't have to deal with the water going down.
Okay, yeah. Smart. And then,
so now
I think I'm going kind of past the bed there.
Oh, okay. You can see, I can't really see the bed from here.
Yeah, there's a bed.
Well, you're going into the flat area.
Sure. Yeah, I'm going to go past the bed.
And then up for a bird.
And I think I'll have a straight line for the for the flag.
Ooh,
that might be long. Good. Don't be long.
I feel like that's going to be pretty good, actually.
Oh, no!
He's over.
Oh,
He's way
no.
Over.
Way over.
Oh, my. Okay, hold on. Let me get the... Here we go. Okay.
We're in a bad spot, Cub.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
You have a clear... All right, so I'll dig underneath you here.
Yep.
Put the water down. Okay, so you can now beat up. So one method to get around with this is go straight up and then throw. Like wait, a second or two to get some height.
Okay.
So you could try to go above the trees, then throw. But you got to remember your pearl speed adds to your player speed.
Okay.
So you got to be aware that like if you launch too early, your ball could go like just straight up and back down. You get like no distance.
Okay. That's what we're going for.
Fourth shot. So this is for birdie if you make this.
Okay. Committing.
All right. Let's see it. Let's see if we get a good angle. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, here we go.
Anytime you're ready. Yep. He's up. He's out.
Oh! It did a thing.
Short.
It did a thing.
Short.
Yeah.
On the tree.
Yeah.
On the tree. All right, so Bdubs, if you land on a tree, you come to the nearest point underneath the tree from where you're at. So you come down here.
Okay.
Come down here.
Okay. Oh, blast. Okay,
You
that's
just drop
okay.
down, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, you got a chance. You got a chance. This is for the par.
Oh, please.
All right, you're up. Here we goes. Oh, that's so close.
Is that not in?
That's not quite in. That's not quite in.
What? Hold on. If I am, this is leaning against the pin. But if I, see, I was on the.
You were on the pin. Yeah, you're on the pin, but you gotta be on the blocks. Here,
okay.
on the blocks.
Okay.
That was a good shot. Good attempt. Good attempt.
Bogey.
Bogey. That was nice, man.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, dude, I'm pumped. And I love the compass idea. I think that's going to be very, very valuable.
Yes, I think so as well, yeah. So you know exactly kind of where to aim generally. Right.
Ethos he thinks I pranked him, but I did not.
It was there the whole time.
Yep.
Okay.
I got to go defend my case now. Well, look what we have here. The first thing
what in the world, man?
No.
You're telling me you didn't do this.
I promise. I logged on, I flew over here, I looked at it, and I laughed and laughed.
I think there's been some sabotage.
Here's the thing. I'm the only one that would sabotage it. Scar wouldn't dare.
I could be Doc too, though. Like Doc's been talking about, like, I'm going to be the greatest moss farm guy in the world.
Oh, okay, maybe.
And we're making these baby moss farms.
Maybe.
Could be Doc.
Could be Doc. Yeah. Could
I'll be honest, I wasn't supposed to leave this running, and I forgot it running.
You left it running? Well.
Part of the problem.
Oh, boy. Do you know Cub is looking for a moss provider?
Oh, okay. Does he have his eyes set on anybody, or is this like...
I already landed the deal.
Already landed the deal?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get the contract. I got the contract.
Got the contract.
Yeah.
Underbid, that's why.
Free.
Typical.
Free. Just let me win. Let me get it.
I don't need to compete. I'm content with my moss farm. I feel like it's a solid moss farm. Doesn't need to show off or anything.
No. Doesn't need to even work.
Okay, buddy.
From the looks of it.
It works. You've never seen a moss farm this impressive. Let me tell you.
This I might be borrowing.
What's this? My ender pearl?
That's all you have to do? To keep it loaded?
Wasn't this your idea?
No.
Oh, I thought you did that with yours. You built it all within one chunk.
I put it all in one chunk for half of this reason. Because I felt like if they're not in the same chunk and they unload separately, then the timings get off.
The water gets all wacky and stuff.
Yes. So that's why I put it all in one chunk, but I didn't think about this to keep
Have you ender pearl it. It'll keep going.
That keeps it going the whole time.
Not really a bone meal buy. It's more like shulker box full of bone blocks buy. So.
I'll take that. I'll take it. Keep talking like that. You're going to have a bunch more cobblestone in there.
I'm sure I will.
He thinks he's so smart. He thinks he's so cool. I don't care. I got more than I'll ever dream of. I got more than anyone could ever dream of. Now I will make my famous bamboo farm. It will be inside of a beautiful circular tower, making shapes you've never seen before in your entire life. And I'm very glad we have this bone meal here, because I think what I'm going to do will be about a circle about this big, and just a tall tower. Probably, let's see, do I have my... Oh, yes, I do. Probably going to crest these trees right about here. I think that'll be nice for this view. And inside will be housed an infinite wood machine that you'll see. But I'll get started on that. Maybe we'll take a look at this, and then we're going to go way over there, and we're going to talk about our big future plans. Still no cobblestone. How about a fantastic, wonderful, great guy, me, making good moss farm? I made this as well. Infinite wood. It is made. I think tonight, maybe tonight we'll stay up. If I can remember, we'll stay up and see if we get a creaking pop out of there. Solve this mystery of this banner. Because I don't know what it is. Ooh, pretty. Let's get a look at what this little thing tucked into the forest looks like as we're walking through. So I put bamboo all around it. Oh, yes. I put bamboo all around it. And as it was growing, I initially thought, oh, just let it grow all the way up high. But I noticed the lower bamboo is very leafy. You know, these taller ones, you have to do some tricky stuff to get leaves down low like this, but I just put string on top of a lot of them, and it keeps it this nice bright green. It's almost a little too green, but for our video game, I think it looks really cool. So coming up here, we've got a nice, cool view, and for some reason, the words on signs aren't rendering, but we've got a little sign here, Moss Farm, Wood Farm, a little, try to make it look characterized with some character and whatnot, but what we need to do now is hook this machine up. This machine, hey, give me that. This machine gives infinite wood. All it is that's gone forever, is bamboo down here. It's going to, this dispenser is going to receive bone meal. And when it grows, when the bamboo grows, this piston breaks. And underneath this mud, which is less than a full block, is a hopper. Go down, and the hopper is right there. There's that piece of mud. And then it goes into here, and we'll be crafting bamboo blocks, blocks of bamboo wood to go in here. Fantastic. Nighttime is coming. Now, I have a hopper right here that will receive the bone meal that will come from all the way down here. So I need to set up this water stream here. It's all underground, but that will receive bone meal from our bone meal making farm. Now, at nighttime cometh. Let's hang out here. Let's see what happens. This is a little bit dangerous, but I will solve this mystery if there's a mystery to be solved. As you can see as well, I put these big drip leaves in here to give another texture so it's not so repeaty, to give another texture of the bamboo so it just, you know, kind of breaks up the pattern a little bit. Oh, another baby Bdubs. Another baby Bdubs painting. There I am. Let's see, do I have any lights? Give me that. All right, I don't see a creaking. I don't see it creaking anywhere. So we sleep. Now let's turn this off just for our own peace of mind and quiet. Just for a short moment. We're going to hook up all of everything from this area, comes down to right here and gets crafted into bone blocks. We are going to start moving it to over here. This is a little confusing. I'm working a little bit backwards, but our stream is here. Okay, we're going to have a soil here to push up. And I think we're going to have a observer facing this way, away. We're going to have 2 redstone dusts going here, and then a comparator here. This comparator will read a signal from the dropper, not from the dropper. How I get out? Okay, so this observer, it's looking at this redstone, which is connected here, and this comparator will say, oh, I have an item inside me. As soon as it has an item inside it, let's just do this. This will turn on, and then that'll send a flash, and then this will shoot. That should work fine. Now, I think the pace, like if it was a bunch at once, it wouldn't be good. But I think the pace that this bone meal comes in, I think this will work just fine. And here, that shouldn't mess anything up. And then this will be the on-off switch. So if this is off, bone meal will go this way. Let's test that real quick. So it's going to suck out of there and go this way. Okay, it's on. It's making bone meal. We should see a bone meal shoot out of this dropper in a second. It might... Aha! It's working. Okay, one. Okay, another one maybe? Okay, there's more. Oh, it's coming more frequently now. Let's see, is bone still going here? Let's see if any are coming here. Okay, for the moment, it is splitting at 50-50. There is still bone blocks being made, but that's actually fine. I can set up something very easily for switch on and off here, I think. Shouldn't be a problem. Either way, we have bone meal going here. How many now? Already 12. That's good. Already 13. Okay, shut it off. Okay, so there's our dropper. From here, we're going to set up a water stream. Ooh, I need like, how am I going to infinite source this? There's probably a better way than drowning myself. And then near the end, we're going to need ice blocks for sliding, I think. Yeah, this seems right. Okay, then we're in the soul sand. We're going to turn this all into water sources by going like this, breaking that. Breaking that. That should be all water sources. Yes. Okay. This is a little bit not easy. And then we'll come this way. Yeah. Until it stops. I think I've done it. I think I'm all the way. Oh, flooded. Flooded? No, we're fine. And then like that. And I think that then connects to that hopper that we were just looking at that goes into there. So I think we're all hooked up. It's just a long water stream. And now it could be dangerous out here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's turn it on. Okay. And it won't be full. It won't be all the bone meal, but it should be a decent amount. Aha! It's happening. Yes. Yes. And it's going to become more and more efficient. Yes. It's creating. It's infinite wood. Infinite wood's being created. I'm going to actually unhook the other one so it's 100%. So all the bone meal, for now, I won't do all the science that I'm so good at quite yet. Let's see. Where does let's turn this to go. Uh-oh. I got it. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Aha! I was missing some redstone. Aha! There. That should make... Okay. Aha! I found my hopper. 5 blocks of wood out of thin air. Didn't have to... No saplings needed? No nothing. It's so fast. So fast. It's perfect. You think I care? Look at this. It's free. And this is just going to run all the time. Free wood all the time. But the way it's working, let's go fly head and let's cheat and let's go in here so you can get a real good idea. So here's the moss farm. It's making bone meal through all these things. It's going down and into here and over. And the bone meal's getting shot out, going up, getting shot over, and in. And then up into here. And here we are. And now we have bamboo. And I'm just sitting here. Yes! Yes! Oh, don't try to embarrass me. Get made. Okay, this is fantastic. And there's 8 now. That not enough for you? It's enough for me. Infinite wood out of thin air for no reason. I'm very happy about that. No upper layers yet. We're leaving room for in case we want to make anything else up above and connect some other things up. But for right now, it's looking very cool. I love the tower. I think it looks very nice. Let's see what it is. What does it look like? Let me get safe and then we'll take a distant view. Yeah, there it is. Just poking over the edge there. That's super nice. Once I kind of decorate the backdrop a little bit, it'll stand out just a little bit more. But I like that. Just nice and simple. We'll maybe put a little antenna on it or something. But I think that's working very nice. And now, if I'm not mistaken, we shouldn't be getting any bones. I mean, I got so many bones. I don't think anything else is coming in here. Yes. Okay, so this is perfect. It's working great. I saw that Etho had a little chunk loader on his thing, which is just an ender pearl. If you throw that, this chunk will always be loaded as long as I'm on. In just this short time, guess how much wood free we have now? 12 free. Oh, and more free wood. Perfect. Okay, I love that. And I love me. Fantastic job. It looks awesome, and it works great. Now, we have infinite wood for life. And we're going to need it for our big project coming up. Hi, I got this snowball. I thought this thing was leaded up here. Hiya! I did it. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. All right, let's take a slow flight. And while we take this slow flight, I'm going to hopefully play on the corner of the screen a little trailer for a series I made long time ago. Back in 2014, maybe, what is that, 12 years ago now? And it was called Survival of the Fittest. Some of you that have been around for a very long time know about it and watched it. And then some of you weren't even born when I did that. But we have this huge area behind our base, humongous, where it just sprawls out. And you know what? Voxy might be really good right now. Look how sprawling and big this area is. And it kind of creates like the perfect circle. Like this mountain range kind of encloses this whole area. And it has a river running through it. And it's large. It's a big space. And I've been thinking, okay, what am I going to do back here? I had a direction that I was pretty happy with, where I was just going to build like a French chateau, which I think would have looked really cool. And then I was talking with Etho, and he said, you know, we're really missing PvP on this server. We have a lot of other things, but we don't have PvP. And I thought, you know what? At the beginning of the season, my plan was to do this, was to make this Survival of the Fittest series here in vanilla on the server in this area. And I think the game has advanced enough to where that can be possible. So all the way, see this mountain range here, this mountain range there, this would kind of be the border that encloses this. And essentially what the game was like kind of like DayZ, PUBG, a little bit survival, go till the last person's eliminated thing. But I had some pretty unique rules and mechanics in it that I think we could do in vanilla that could be pretty great. I just did it. I got it leashed up. Fantastic. Okay, that's so difficult. But anyway, there's so many cool mechanics like that I spent months working on configs for different mods and stuff. Of course, I used the flans mod, which it was guns. We can't do that, but we have plenty of different unique weapons with different enchantments on them and stuff that we can use with the spear and the mace. And just lots of different things, bow, crossbow. And so I think that can be good enough for the combat system. I'm just going to walk through this area or run through this area so we can kind of get a feel of the size and scale of it while I'm talking about this. And I'm going to kind of throw my ideas out there. Of course, you could go back and watch the series. I'll link the playlist as well. But I want to kind of throw these ideas out there because I'd love to live stream this and brainstorm all the planning, because this is something that's going to take quite some time. And maybe we could do some streams and work out some mechanics and cool things to make it fun as well. The main thing I'm not sure of quite yet is the build theme. like, what will the theme be? In Survival of the Fittest, it was kind of just medieval because that's all you could do at the time. And maybe that would work well here as well. I'd like to have just different points of interest, different cities or something like that, that would kind of pull people into to loot and find things. I had helicopters in that other one. The way we kind of dispersed at the very start was we were all in helicopters and we parachuted down. I'm thinking we happy gassed in and slow fall into certain areas and then start looting, which I think could be really cool. So I have to kind of work out a loot system and a loot table and rarities and stuff like that. Maybe have some areas that have better loot than others, but are more difficult, or maybe some parkour or puzzles to solve in order to get really cool loot. I also think having horses around could be really cool. In DayZ, I think you could find a car, but then you would have to like repair it and find like a battery and some other things to like get the car working. And I think it'd be really cool if you could find a horse. Maybe it's rare. You find a horse, but then you got to find a saddle. And maybe you could find armor and a spear. And then all of a sudden you're pretty dangerous because you can move around really quick. And that could be really cool as well. Possibly. I had a system included that kind of limited inventory space. I don't know if I'll be able to do something like that. I also had something to where as players walked, they left footsteps behind them. And funny enough, for the longest time, I don't know if it's still in there, but in the Minecraft code, there is a footsteps texture. But I don't think it ever has gotten used, but it was kind of used to where, like, if you're walking somewhere, your footsteps would stay for a couple minutes. So let's say you're walking around and you're hunting and you see some footsteps, you can track somebody and hunt them down. I think that could be really cool as well. Most of these type of PvP events in Minecraft are kind of like every person for themselves, which I think is very cool. But I did also allow in my game for people to call a truce with each other, kind of like in Hunger Games, where it's like, well, it's going to come down to the last person. But if you think calling a truce with somebody for a short time can give you an advantage, that's okay as well. You don't have to fight somebody. Just lots of cool little mechanics. So that's going to be my project. I need to find a way to make like crate drops or something, or maybe like a beacon that goes up in the sky that says, hey, there's loot here, that would draw people together. Because as I'm walking around, this is a pretty big area. And when it comes down to just 2 people or 3 or 4 people, we got to find ways to force them together. But what I'm liking about this area as well is entities render, like I tested with Etho, you can be pretty far away and still see a player. So that could be pretty cool as well. I got a lot of things rolling through my mind, and this is just the start. But it would also be kind of adventure mode where you can't place any blocks. Maybe I would include scaffolding where people can use scaffolding, but that's it. That's the only block you can place or break. It's going to be really fun planning layouts and stuff like that. I think in the areas, like if there's like little villages and towns, kind of working on lines of sight and stuff for people. If there's a little battles or something, it could be really cool. Oh, but Bdubs, why would you make a PvP game when you're so awful at PvP and only the best people on the server are going to win? Well, this is where it gets interesting, where with a loot system, that's kind of like RNG, to where a not so great player like myself might get really good loot and then have a better chance. Somebody that's a great PvPer might not get great loot, and it could potentially even things out. Natural mob spawning might be a problem. I think there might be a way to fix that. Oh, come here, please. Yes. Keep coming this way. Oh, yeah. Maybe guests. Happy gas? You might be kind of a target if you're on a happy gas. Yes. We also have the ability to maybe push vanilla a little bit further. Obviously, we use some data packs and stuff like that, especially when it comes to like making unique games on the server. And we've got some very talented coders that could potentially help us make some really cool stuff. So I'm very excited. This land back here, I've kind of had this reserved since the very start, and I waffled back and forth on this idea because it's a very big project, but I'm very, very determined now. It's going to take some time. It's going to be a lot of building and a lot of planning and stuff, but it's stuff that we can kind of do together, and I think it'll be a fun process. You know, Happy Gas, they aren't no helicopter, that's for sure, with machine guns on the front, but I guess if you did manage to get like a bunny bomb underneath, what Etho was doing earlier in the season, that could be pretty cool. But more importantly, well, not more importantly, but hello, free wood, I put chunk loaders in here as well. Oh, and let's see, it should have been running. I fixed it. I had, let's see, how many did we get? We got 36 in that time that we were just out there, and I got all this so far as well. I found out a problem. I hooked up to the wrong hopper, and I was only getting bone meal from one of these cells. I hooked up to the wrong hopper, but now I'm hooked up to the full system, and I had to kind of finagle some things, but now I've got a... this is good. This is good. This is better. Shall I make it make sense? No, I shall not. Just trust me, it works, okay? I think. But anyway, we have infinite wood now, which we're going to need lots of that. Lots of resources for crafting and stuff like that. Ooh, copper chests. Different color chests, like blue and orange and stuff like that, could kind of be a signifier of how good the loot is in the chest or something. Ooh, there's so many ideas. I've got a lot of really cool ideas. I think this is going to be really fun. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I love you to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.